This is not about human psychology, not ego, not God complexes, not morality. This is about architecture, a system designed, deployed, and scaled by one person using one tool, the Death Note. We are not asking why Light became Kira. We are dissecting how the system worked, the rules, the structure, the control mechanisms. Strip away the emotion. What remains looks like a functional justice system. Before systems are built, they are justified. Light did not act randomly. He responded to observed systemic failure. Crime persists. Trials stall. Punishment is inconsistent. Traditional justice runs on layers: police, courts, appeals. Each layer introduces delay. Each delay introduces uncertainty. Light identified 3 core flaws. First, latency. Justice takes too long. Second, leakage. Criminals escape punishment entirely. Third, corruption. Authority is not neutral. He reframed the problem. Not how do we punish crime, but how do we eliminate inefficiency in punishment? The Death Note is his answer. Not a weapon, infrastructure. The system begins with rules: clear, deterministic, absolute. Write a name, picture a face, specify a cause of death. No appeals, no delays, no ambiguity. This is not chaos. It is automation. Human discretion removed, procedural execution installed. Step 1. Data acquisition. Targets sourced from public information. News reports, police leaks, televised broadcasts. The system requires a steady inflow of visible criminals. No data, no execution. Step 2. Processing. Light is the central processor. He reviews, he judges, he executes. The system is fully centralized. Centralization provides control. It also introduces a single point of failure. Step 3. Signal broadcasting. Deaths are timed. Patterns are deliberate. Criminals die on schedule. The system is no longer invisible. It is communicating. Step 4. Behavioral conditioning. Crime rates begin to drop, not because enforcement improved, because the perceived probability of punishment approaches certainty. Uncertainty replaced by predictability. Deterrence at scale. Step 5. Adversarial response. L enters. He does not attack, he probes. He broadcasts a decoy, limits geographic exposure, measures reaction times. The system is now under analysis. Light adapts. Step 6. Distribution. Additional Kiras introduced. Temporary, controlled, disposable. Redundancy created, but consistency drops. Different Kiras interpret rules differently. Execution becomes less uniform. Step 7. Hierarchy. Light positions himself at the top. Others execute. He controls strategy. Even when execution is outsourced, command stays centralized. At peak operation, a central authority, distributed executors, public signaling, global behavioral influence. This is no longer a notebook. It is an ecosystem. All systems fail, not because they stop working, because they encounter variables they did not account for. Light's system had 3 critical vulnerabilities. First, external intelligence. L and Near operate outside the system. They are not deterred by it. They study it. They do not challenge the rules. They analyze the patterns. Patterns reveal structure. Structure reveals the architect. Second, information asymmetry breakdown. Light's control depends on managing information flow. More actors means more leaks. Misa, task force members, other Kiras. Each one introduces noise. Noise disrupts precision. Third, central node fragility. Distribution is cosmetic. Light remains the core. Remove him, the system collapses. This is the paradox of control. The more centralized the authority, the more catastrophic its failure. Then comes miscalculation. Light shifts from optimizing efficiency to optimizing dominance. Unnecessary risks taken. Direct contact with investigators. Control overextended. The system turns volatile. Volatility invites collapse. Nier does not outthink Light emotionally. He isolates variables. He builds a counter-system. When both systems collide, the one with fewer dependencies wins. The failure was not the tool. It was not the rules. It was the absence of accountability. Light built a system where input was controlled by one entity. Processing was opaque. Output was irreversible. No audits, no oversight, no checks. Efficiency increased. Error correction disappeared. Without error correction, systems do not stabilize. They drift. Light believed removing human flaws would produce precision. Instead, he concentrated those flaws into a single point. This is the trap of system design. Eliminate friction, you eliminate resistance. Resistance is what surfaces failure early. Without it, failure compounds silently until collapse is total. The system worked. Crime dropped. Order increased. Fear stabilized behavior. But it was never sustainable. A system that cannot be questioned cannot be corrected. A system that cannot be corrected will destroy itself. This was not a story about justice. It was a case study in system design and the cost of building one without accountability.